select the referee for the big championship match between the King and Curt Hennig, which will either be a new career as the new title holder or the last hurrah for the King. He's put it on that kind of a basis. I want to say, Jerry, I am really kind of amazed at how close the voting has been. Curt nominated his father, Larry, and you nominated Jackie Fargo, and the fans have been voting. I'm kind of amazed at how close it's been.
Well, you know, I'm not really amazed that it's close. It's a simple reason for this. Curt Hennig has a lot to lose. You know, I mean, he is talking about a world championship that he's gotten real used to right now. And I'm sure that he's sitting there and he's thinking, man, I got to have my father in there at all costs, and I understand that what he's done. You know, he's mounted a telephone campaign, and suppose it cost him $2,000 or $5,000. No matter what he spends on it, certainly the World Heavyweight Championship is going to be worth that to him. So I mean, I'm sure that he's figuring whatever it costs, whatever it takes, he's going to get the necessary votes to have his father referee that match, and that's why that's why I'm not surprised that it's close. I knew that this was going to happen, and I do want to appreciate everybody that's called in so far. The voting lines are open again today. They'll be open all day today, all day tomorrow, every Saturday and Sunday right up until well, at least the Saturday right up before the before May the 9th. And if we could show those numbers, I'd really appreciate, once again, if we could get some more votes in for Jackie Fargo. A lot of people have voted for Jackie, and I appreciate it. And there's the number that they could call. Everybody out there watching right now, you're the ones that's going to decide who's going to referee this match. And I'd appreciate you calling 1-900-400-9601, because it's nothing I'd like better than to have Jackie Fargo. You know, Lance, it goes without saying. I mean, I go in the ring with against Curt Hennig in that match, and his father is in there as a referee. I got two chances, and they're slim and none. So, you know, I've told everybody, and this is another thing that Curt Hennig knows. He realizes that this could be the swan song. I've told him that if I don't win the World Championship here, this is going to be I'm going to basically retire from active competition. So this will be my last match. And Curt Hennig, nothing would please him any better than that. So that's one of the reasons that he is having somebody or himself or whoever making all of these calls.
He's willing to spend a little money because it's $1 a call on the thing. He's willing to spend a little money in order to be absolutely certain that Larry Hennig is going to be the referee.
Well, that's right. And there on the screen right now, you can see the guy that I hope will be the referee, the fabulous Jackie Fargo. And just in case there's anybody that has forgotten Jackie, now, I'll tell you this, as you can see there, he just took a shot at the referee. You know, there are a couple of things also that I even worry about, even with Jackie. First thing, you know, that if Jackie is appointed the referee, I'm sure that Curt Hennig is going to go in there and try to get himself disqualified. It wouldn't be above Curt Hennig to take a shot at Jackie Fargo to try to get Jackie to lose his temper, and you know what a short fuse Jackie has.
Yep.
So I mean, you know, it's nothing's certain in this match. I'm just hoping that we get a lot of calls and that Jackie is appointed the referee, because as you said, it's either going to be the end of a career or the start of another one. And you know, Jerry Jarrett was out here a little bit earlier, and he's making some plans that are necessary, and I don't blame him a bit. One of the things, Lance, that is sort of like a double-edged sword. You know, I have wrestled in this area for about 15 years now, and this is my home. And you know, I've been real fortunate that I've had a lot of fan support, and I've been real successful in this area. And I'm not going to ever apologize for being as successful as I have been, because, you know, I think anybody that ever goes in the ring and gives less than 100%, then they should apologize. But I've never done that. But one of the things that has happened, simply because of the fact that I've been able to do so well here, is that some of the other top wrestlers around the country, when they talk about going into this area, they say, well, you know, Jerry Lawler's there, and you have a real struggle getting into the main events and everything with Jerry Lawler entrenched in this area. And so I realized that that's sort of been a problem here in the past. And maybe if I don't win the World Heavyweight Championship, Lance, then it'll be a good opportunity for a lot of other good new talent to come into this area, and I think the fans will enjoy seeing some of these guys like Kerry Von Erich and a lot of these different guys in this area. So anyway, it's going to be a big night, May the 9th, and I'm just looking forward to once again, though, I'm going to tell everybody that I'm going to do everything within my power. It's true that I've wrestled 6 different world champions over a period of a lot of years here in Memphis, and that gold ring has always eluded me, but I'm going to do my best on May the 9th to try to grab that ring one day.
I know that for a fact, and I know you would be a lot happier if Jackie Fargo was a referee, so you fans of Jerry Lawler, be sure and remember the voting. Jerry?
Can I stay here while we got a word from Curt?
Yeah, I was going to ask you if you would, because Curt, we've got a videotaped interview from Curt Hennig, and only fair that we should have a chance to hear from the world champion. Here is Curt Hennig.
The day is coming closer and closer. May the 9th, the stage has been set in the Mid-South Coliseum. Jerry the King Lawler versus heavyweight champion, the new boss of wrestling, Curt Hennig. Now, I want everybody out there to listen up, because this is a very serious situation for myself. What Jerry Lawler is trying to do is he's trying to pull something out of his back pocket, and he's trying to get Jackie Fargo to be the referee. And I've said it once, I'm going to say it again. As the votes come in, I have a very, very strong voting block here in the Midwest. And the calls from this area will be coming down to have the one and the only Larry the Axe Hennig in my corner. Not in my corner, I mean as a referee. He is the man that deserves to be the referee. He's a man of honesty. He's a man of justice. And who would know that any better than his own son, Curt Hennig? Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to see a match between 2 combatants of justice and honesty and legitimate wrestling match, then Larry the Axe Hennig is the man for the referee job. Not Jackie Fargo, not some cheat, whatever you want to call him. The man has broke every rule in professional wrestling to win a match. And I know what you're trying to do, Jerry Lawler. You yourself have never been the heavyweight champion of the world. And you pull anything you want. Jackie Fargo is not the man for the job. Remember one thing, the Hennigs are honest people. And Larry the Axe Hennig, he is the man.
I think he made a little verbal slip there when he said Larry ain't to have in my corner. That's what he means.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, you saw the piece of footage there. That was from the only time that Larry the Axe Hennig has made an appearance here in Memphis. That was we were wrestling for the Lord of the Rings Diamond Ring that night.
Beautiful
and
ring.
Larry the Axe was at ringside, and you saw how fair and down the middle he can be. So just one more time, I'd appreciate the votes for Jackie Fargo, and I'm just looking forward to May the 9th, Lance.
Okay, good luck to you, Jerry. See you a little bit later. 1-900-400-9601 is the Fargo number. And